the day is here. It's travel day. Right now, when I'm filming this, it is like 3 in the morning. And now here we are on the first plane to Detroit. We got to Detroit. We vibed. Yeah, and it also looks so cold and depressing. I'm so sorry to anybody who lives in Michigan. And then we were watching the World Cup. Yes, it was really good. Let's go Argentina. Cozy was very happy too that they won. And of course we had to get beer because it's the airport. And even though it was like 10 a.m., it was our vacation. Then we got lunch. We're still at the Detroit airport, by the way. We had like a 9-hour layover. Here we are about to board our international flight to Amsterdam. And then this is us after the flight. You can tell we look dead. But this is the airport. It was so cute. And the Christmas tree, we loved how it was decorated. And this is the morning, so we have all of this stuff planned today. And yes. Okay, here is day 1 in Amsterdam, right after we landed. So we went to Leidseplein, which is a shopping district, and we just shopped around. We were just walking around. It was really pretty. Yeah. And then we went to the Heineken experience, and we got to try all these beers. And there was this little light show for us. It was super cool. And then I got to practice pouring a beer, which I loved. We then did this karaoke thing, which I thought was super cute. Then we walked around some more. The sun set super early here, so this clip was at like 5 p.m. Yeah, super dark. And then we went to this little Italian restaurant that had a cat in it, which was so cute. And then this is what we got for dinner. And then once we got home, we had some cheese, bread, stuff, and went to... All right, this is day 2 in Amsterdam. So we started off the day by going to get some coffee. We then had a tour, but as you can see, we were running around the train station looking for the meeting point. This is where it was supposed to be on the GPS, but it was not there. So we ended up missing our tour. We had to reschedule for later that day, but we didn't lose any money. It was fine. So then we went to the sex museum, and this is basically all I could show from it, but it was really cool. Highly recommend if you're ever in Amsterdam. So yeah, now we're back in the train station. We're just walking around, having a good time. We're going back for our tour. Now we're on the bus, and we're going to 3 different cities in, like, around Amsterdam, and it was so cool. We saw the windmills, the very famous windmills of the Netherlands. Here it was inside, and they were actually crushing peanuts. And if you don't know, I'm like horribly deathly allergic to peanuts, so we were a little cautious around these peanuts. But yeah, so I made myself a homemade mask to go climb in the windmill. But yeah, now we went to see cheese making, and Cozy fed a goat, which was so cute. And this goat was really friendly, and we got to pet it and stuff, which was cute. We then went to a clog making demonstration. So here he was starting it off by hand, but then this is the machine. And we saw how it was made. It was super, super cool. I almost bought some, but I decided against it because I would never wear them in my entire life. Then we took a ferry to the last city. Super cool and rainy. Here we are getting to the last little city. It was super cute. And yeah, there was ice in the water. Then we went to another cheese making demonstration, and we got to try all these cheeses. Then we went to this cute little restaurant before we had to head back into the city to end our tour. And here we are. We found this place for dinner. It was really cute. And yeah, there's Cozy again. Yeah, we loved it. And we got some gelato. And I had a grilled cheese. And right, this is day 3 in Amsterdam, so these are just some views from the train. We got some coffee. Yeah, it was pretty fun. We have an exciting day planned today, but first we passed this beautiful square with all of these pigeons. It was so pretty. Yeah, and then we're going to the Van Gogh Museum. I really like Van Gogh's art, so I was very excited. It was really cool to see in person, so here are just some clips of some famous paintings and some other ones that I liked. So you guys can pause whenever you want to just look at them. This is my favorite one, by the way. It's great. And then here's the famous bedroom painting. Yeah, and I thought that this one was pretty. So was that one. Very pretty, very pretty. and amazing. I mean, yeah, he was very talented. This isn't by him, but I liked it. Okay, and now we were done. It was like 4:30, but it was almost dark. But we had our first cruise, and this was a canal cruise, just kind of a tour through the canals. We saw houseboats, which is a very common thing in Amsterdam. We saw this old church. Yeah, it was great. We almost were late, so we ran to the boat, but we ended up making it, and yeah, it was beautiful. Then we went to dinner. Yeah, we got some barley risotto. It was really good, actually. We really enjoyed it. Then we went on our second cruise of the day, which was the 11th annual Amsterdam Light Festival. So we got some free drinks and we just vibed. It was pretty cold, so yeah. And then here we are just walking through another square, and yeah, then we just went home. All right, day 4 in Amsterdam. So it was like 7:30 in the morning here. It was so dark and foggy, but here we are. We got on a train and the sun is rising at like 9 a.m. so it was super beautiful. We are going to Rotterdam. It is a town, city that is like 40 minutes away from Amsterdam. Yeah, and we saw these cube houses, and it's a lot newer because it got bombed in World War II. So yeah, they have some super cool things here. We got our irises like printed onto a picture. This was the first thing we did when we got there. We just saw it. It was really pretty. And here's a little hall we were in, and this is what we got. These are our irises. So cute. Yeah, blue and hazel brown. Yeah, there are some more cube houses. We then went into the model cube house to take a look, and this is what it looks like inside. Yeah, it was really cool. Then we went to the World Museum and looked around. Yeah, after, I don't really know where we are here actually. Oh, we're just walking around apparently. We got KFC for lunch, which if you haven't had an international KFC, it's so good. Kosi then got some shoes, and I also got some shoes. And here we are, and it's time to take the train back to Amsterdam, yeah. And then we just had some dinner. We had some wine with apple juice, and then another toasty. And yeah, this is Kosi. Yeah. All right, it is day 5 in Amsterdam, and we were supposed to take the train, but the train was canceled. So now we're in an Uber, and we have something at 10:30. We're gonna be late. We're hoping we get there on time, but we did, which is good. We went on a walking tour of Anne Frank's Jewish Quarter, and yeah, it was really cool. This is Rembrandt's house, if you can see that down there. It was pretty cool. And here we are just walking some more. This is a church that was built in 1614. Super old, super cool. And then we went to Dam Square, and this is a monument. Yes, and then we saw this super, super tiny house. Yeah, and this was our tour guide. She was great. And yeah, then we got some Dutch pancakes for lunch. And then we just sat and relaxed. And then we went on the train. It started like pouring down rain. And we were going to try to go to the Rijksmuseum, but they were out of tickets for the day, which is sad. But to cheer ourselves up, we got raclette. And if you've ever seen this, oh my god, it was so freaking good. When I tell you, this is the best thing I've ever had. And then we just walked around this little Christmas market. It was so cute. Yeah, there's some ice skating, which we're probably gonna do later. And then we went to a movie, and we didn't realize until we got to the movie that we didn't know whether the movie was in English or not. Because, so we were praying by holding hands that the movie would be in English. But it was, and it was just in Dutch subtitles, so we're good. Then we went to a ramen place that I actually ended up being allergic to. So yeah, long day, but it was fun. Okay, it's day 6 in Amsterdam, and today was a slow day, so here's some clips of Newa. She is the daughter of the person that we were staying with, and she is so cute. Yeah, this is the view. And Kosi got some new shoes. He looks pretty sick in this outfit. and we got these glasses to celebrate Christmas. So yeah. And there she is again. She's literally so cute. She's like 2. So, very cute. Then we went to dinner at Casa di David. It is a very famous Italian restaurant in Amsterdam that we got recommended. So it was really good. We got the spaghetti bolognese. And then we went to House of Bowls cocktail experience. So here we are in the Mirror Bar. We got 2 vouchers for free cocktails. So this is the cheesecake cocktail. And then we had a cocktail making class where we got to make 2 drinks. So here's the first one. Yeah, very pretty. Here's our little taste test. I had strawberry, and so did Kosi.
Cheers, guys. Enjoy.
Yeah, and we really liked this drink. This was our favorite, I think. Yeah, then we're making another one called a fruity martini. And yeah, there's Kosi shaking the cocktail. And here is me pouring the cocktail like a professional bartender. So yeah, it was pretty cool. And there we go, trying to get every last drop out. And then our bartender gave us shots, and here's us taking a shot. I don't take shots at all. I think they're disgusting. So here's my reaction. Yeah, it was not good. But I mean, it tasted good for what it was. And then we got to drink this little vial, and we went on a tour of the museum. This distillery was opened in 1575, so super old. Then we walked around a little bit. We went to a McDonald's, and they had 100 seats available, which was crazy. And then we went back home, and we chatted with family, and then went to bed. All right, here we are in Amsterdam, day 7, and it is Christmas Day. Yes, very cute. We have all of our Christmas decor for all of the happy and cheer, and the underpass told me have a beautiful day, which was cute. Yeah, then we are just walking around. We got some pizza, and I got a banana yogurt, which was actually pretty good. And then this train had a Santa hat. It was so cute. And then this is what we were having for dinner. He is a chef, Patrick, so this is what he cooks in his restaurant too. So this was literally so good. It was like chicken rolled up with like mushrooms and spinach. It wasn't perfect because we ran out of chicken, but yeah, it's really good. And then we just bake it at a low heat, and then it's good. And then here we are, just taking a little after dinner walk. And then we had some, oh no, this is still before dinner. Yeah, we had some cocktails, we had some cheese, and this is the appetizer, mushrooms with bacon and shrimp. And this was the entree. It was literally so good. I like died and went to heaven. And then this is how we ended the night, watching a movie. Yeah, it was a really good Christmas day. Okay, day 8 in Amsterdam, and actually we will be leaving Amsterdam. We're coming back, but we're taking a little 2-day trip to Antwerp, and this Dunkin' Donuts had so many cute donuts. It was so cute. So yeah, we took a train. Kosi's cousin has an apartment there in Antwerp, so we're staying there. And yeah, here is us on the train. It was only an 1.5-hour train ride, so it was really nice. And there's Kosi's donut. Yeah, this is Antwerp Central Station, and it is literally the most beautiful central station I've ever seen in my entire life. Not that I've seen a lot, but from this trip, it's the most beautiful we've seen. So here we are, we're just walking around the station, kind of exploring. And then here's the outside. This is once we got outside. It's so pretty. This is the apartment, and I didn't realize it would be so nice. Look how nice this apartment is. I literally, yeah, and he's also not there. He's just letting us use it. Then we went to this Christmas market. This is what Kosi ate for lunch. It's like potatoes and ham. Yeah. And so we're walking around a little bit more, and then there's this cathedral that was in the plaza, and this cute little statue. It was really cute. We did a lot of sightseeing. We went inside the cathedral, but you had to pay for it, so we didn't go in. This is as far as we could go. And then this little kid was wearing the same shoes as Kosi, his new shoes, which was funny. Yeah, now we're just continuing to walk. We found this Ferris wheel and then some other little shops. It was a beautiful city, and it's not rainy like Amsterdam, so very sunny and nice and beautiful. This was a castle built in like the 9th century that we walked around in. And the sun looked absolutely beautiful. And yeah, this is Kosi getting a new jacket. And this is where he ended up for dinner and then drinks after. Okay, here is day 9 in Amsterdam. So we took our bikes that we rented to Central Station, and we are going on a day trip to Brussels. It's about 40 minutes away, so super quick trip, super easy. Here we are just out of the Central Station of Brussels, and we saw this statue, and it even had some red paint from some protests a few years ago, so it was pretty cool that it was still there. And yeah, we went into this cathedral. You didn't have to pay for it, which was really nice. And yeah, we just walked around. There's Kosi. And yeah, they had beautiful sculptures and beautiful nativity scenes. This one was super realistic. It was really cool. And it even has fire, like fake fire. Then we got on our tour bus called the Toot Bus. Yes, that's Kosi saying Toot Bus. It's funny. So yeah, then we were just riding around. They had a see-through ceiling, so we could see everything indoors, which was really nice. So yeah, here's us just driving by some monuments and stuff, just taking in the scenery. And yeah, it was pretty cool, pretty beautiful. This was a bridge that we went under that had some cool statues. This is an archway that's apparently modeled after one in Germany. Pretty cool. The future is Europe, that's what that said. And then the Belgian, government place. And then this is the Royal Palace. Very cool. This one was definitely the coolest one that we saw. It's huge. Yeah, and there's the gate. Super cool. And we also saw this little square. It was full of little squares like this. It was really cool. And then we saw this, we went through this Japanese area, which was really cool. So we saw these buildings. And yeah, this is the first half of the day. Pick up in part 2 of day 9 of being in Amsterdam. All right, this is day 9, part 2, and because we filmed a lot today, so we went to the Atomium, which is a monument in Brussels built for the 1958 World's Fair. So we got to go inside, see all the history. This is what the World's Fair looked like in 1958. It was really cool. It's supposed to be an iron atom enlarged 165 billion times. So we're inside the bonds, They had this cool light show for us. It was really cool. Very relaxing. They were playing relaxing music too. And here we are on an escalator going up to another one of the balls you saw on the outside. Yeah, this part was even cooler. All right, so then we got to this next room that also had light shows. It was really cool. Yeah, just enjoy this light show. I don't really have much to say about it. But we just walked around, and there was still information and stuff about the building. But this part, this was my favorite part too. It was super cool. It was rays of light, so enjoy. We then went to this other exhibition called View from My Window, and it was during COVID. And then here is the view from our window right now. Yeah, we were very high up. It was really cool. We then got these pictures, and they gave us this keychain. Well, we bought it, but yeah. Then we got a waffle riding on the bus. This is the same bus from the last part 1. We saw this cathedral thing. I don't know what it was called, but it was pretty cool. There's Kosi also taking a picture of it. Yeah. We then went by this cocoa bean statue, which was pretty cool because it's Belgian chocolate, Here's the weather. We then went some shopping. All of these stores were too expensive except for the chocolate store, which had this fountain. But yeah, then we went to the square of the Royal Palace. It was packed with people, but it was absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Then we tried the famous Belgian fries, fried in beef fat, and they were really good. And then we saw the statue called Mannequin Piss. It's very famous if you go to Brussels. Yeah. It was way smaller than I thought it was going to be. Yeah. Then we walked back to the train station. Oh, here's a third clip of the statue, apparently. And yeah, this was our train home, and then we just went to bed straight after we got home. Yay. Okay, this is day 10 and our last full day in Amsterdam. So here we are on the tram back to Central Station to go back to Amsterdam from Antwerp. And we couldn't really find any seats, so this is where we were sitting, like right by the train doors. It's okay though. We managed, and then we rented a moped, and this dog was here too. And I was literally scared for my life, but Kosi was driving, and he was actually pretty good. He's done this before, but I was still so scared. So this moped, for some reason, could only go like 30 miles per hour, and our maps took us on the freeway. So here are all the cars passing us on the highway. Yeah, it was bad. Then we got some famous Dutch herring. Yeah, Kosi got the napkin. Okay, this is his review of the Dutch herring. Good or bad? And I'm asking if it's good or bad. All right, consensus is it's good. Yeah, we then went to just chill out a little more, walk through these alleyways, pretty cool. We then went to the Lego store to pick up a gift for his brother, because he has a brother who's 7, and he's super cute. Yeah, they had all these cool paintings of Legos stuff. And then we saw this cool little monument. We just walked to get some food, and it was super raining if you can't tell. But yeah, so here we are just sitting on the tram, going back for our last dinner at home with the fam. It was amazing. And there's Noah. All right, last night. All right, this is day 11 and our very last day in Amsterdam. We had to leave the house really early, around 6:30. We then were in the airport in the Netherlands. Yeah, on the plane. We tried to airdrop this lady something, like a Happy New Year's picture. And we were trying to see if she accepted, but she declined it. It was funny. Then we were watching a movie. This is where we are. We were in the US at this point, in the air. And yeah, Kosi's sleeping. He was passed out basically the whole time, and I'm jealous. This is what we then had for breakfast. Yeah, pretty cool. We landed for our layover in Minnesota. Super snowy. Really glad that I don't live here because it seemed so cold on the outside. And this was our second flight to Dallas. Yeah, pretty cool. Beautiful too. And then this was a time lapse of us going through the clouds. I thought it was pretty. And then here we are above the clouds, yeah. And here is the end of our flight. We're landing in Dallas. Beautiful, nice lights. Yeah, and then here we are on the plane, ready to be done. All right, that's it.